Hey guys, how you guys doing? I'm gonna go over the trades that we did end up taking today. I'm pretty sure I'm 8 for 8 green trades today, bro. I made about $5,400, and I know the market was pretty choppy. I totally agree with you, bro. Literally, SPY and QQQs were literally chopping around the whole day. But after this video, you'll know exactly what to do next time something like this pops up. What I mean by that is just literally chop, bro. So first off, bro, let me just remove these levels. We always have to mark our levels, like high of day, low of day, pre-market high, pre-market low of the previous day, bro. So just mark out the high day and low day of the previous day and just go based off this pre-market right now, bro. So initially we did have a massive gap down during the pre-market. So usually when you see something like this that the smart money already transacted, bro. So probably like throughout the day is gonna be choppy, bro. Most likely. It's highly likely, bro. Okay? It's highly likely. So that's something that I had in mind as well. But initially from yesterday, I had a $500 win. It got rejected off the 5-minute chart to the moving averages right here at the bottom, literally taking bounces off left and right, bro. So initially, that's the same thing that we did today, bro. Taking bounces left and right, bro. Literally in the morning. Oh my goodness, bro. So we did use our indicators most definitely, bro. Indicators are a must, bro. Indicators right here, bro. I don't know if you want to copy them, but I'll get to them in a moment, bro. So usually from market open, for the first 30 minutes of market open, I'm on a 2-minute chart, right? And then after those 30 minutes are gone, I'm on the 5-minute chart. So from 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm on a 2-minute chart, okay? So 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 6:30 my time, I'm on the 2-minute chart. And after, which is 10 a.m., which is 7 a.m. my time, I'm on the 5-minute time frame. So usually what I want to see is a breakout above or below the pre-market session. That's initially where the real trend starts at, bro. Really, bro. So check this out. I'm pretty sure I did look over the hourly time frames because literally the 2-minute averages are sitting literally at the bottom on SPY and QQQs, bro. QQQ is literally at the bottom and on SPY is just in the middle of the range, bro. So these will play a massive role today in this video because that's initially what what I went based off of, bro. The 2-minute averages on the 2-minute chart, 5-minute chart were the 5-minute chart was far away, bro. So I couldn't really gravitate off of any of those. Not today. Just the hourly time frames, bro. So literally massive, massive roll. So I'm pretty sure the first trade of the day was on Meta towards the downside. Okay. So Meta made a move towards the downside. I already have that out. So literally broke below the pre-market session. This is the pre-market low, right? Made a move towards the downside, broke below the pre-market low. Literally, what I just waited, I wanted to see it bounce off this explosive level sitting right here at the top right here, bro. So literally we're sitting at 550, right? Oh, I already have this marked out over here, bro. I'm pretty sure I was talking about it in the morning. Give me a second. So explosive levels are initially every $50 move to $100 move on any name, bro. So literally check on the side right here. Where are we sitting at? We're sitting at 550.54, right? 550.49.47, my bad. I'll keep on moving, bro. So literally it's every $50 move. Every $50 move to $100 move on any name, bro. These are just massive critical levels where you can see rejection plays literally right here. Look on Meta early morning. I got massively rejected off that 550 mark, right? Made a move towards the downside, just melted right below. And then initially, I do want to see a bounce off this level, bro. Since the market seems like it's so damn weak right now, the way it's going. Okay. So keep that in mind. So an example would be 550, right? 500. What else? 450, 400, 350, and then 300, 250, 200, and you get that. You get the rest, bro. So it'll leave $50 move to $100 move, bro. It has to be 0.00. Okay. So literally, I just wanted Meta to just tap the explosive level and literally just make a new low day. Try to make a new low day at least, bro. Okay. Literally try to make a new low day at least. So not even into like what time is it right here? It says it's not even like 15 minutes into market open, bro. All right. The ORB formed. So this will play a massive role as well, bro. Because initially we did target ORB. So ORB right here. Go to settings. So ORB is just simply the first 15-minute candle high and low, bro. So literally, what you want to do, just go into the 15-minute time frame, just mark out the ORB high and low, but just literally this first candle right here, this highest point and then the lowest point. It's just 15 minutes, and then just for simple references, bro, just go based off the first 3 candles on the 5-minute chart of market open, bro. So 3 times 5 literally equals 15, bro. So literally right here, the first 3 candles low, and then the highest point right here, which is the green line. You guys see the green line, and then the red line sitting right here at the bottom. So that's the RB right there that formed. All right. So initially, I didn't want to see meta puts towards the downside, wasn't contained over here, bro. But initially, there was a second game plan, bro. Literally, it tapped the explosive level sitting right here, this 550 mark, right? Initially took it for puts towards the downside, bro. I try to get an early entry in, right? So every trade for the first trade of the day, for the first trade of the day, I have a small position size basically, bro. So it's $3,000 worth of position size, bro. Okay. $3,000 worth of position size, bro. I'm pretty sure I just had like 5 contracts within this trade because I didn't think this shit was gonna go, bro. So stop loss was initially tight, bro. But you know meta, bro. It's a high cap stock, right? So I didn't want to go too crazy for it to be the first trade of the day. But usually on SPY or QQQs, I have a $3,000 position size, bro. So maybe like 30 contracts if the contracts are like $100, right? So that's what I go based off of, bro. So it got rejected off that 550 mark, right? Made the ORB, but it couldn't make a new low day. I did not want to hold that, bro. I didn't want to hold that, bro. I did not want to hold this, bro. It just touched the ORB, took profit, bro. Right? And then initially, just kept on chopping around the whole day off this explosive level, bro. Literally. Literally, bro. Literally. All right. So that's one trade. So moving forward as well. So QQQs. The second trade was on QQQs, a bounce off the hourly 2-minute average. All right. A bounce off the 2-minute average on the hourly time frame. Okay. So check this out. So the first 30 minutes of market open, 2-minute chart. All right. So what time is it over here? So first 15 minutes as well. So the ORB is also used for support and resistance, bro. So usually what you want to see, maybe like let's say on the 5-minute chart, there's no entries, right? Just go based off the ORB. Literally, just go based off the ORB. It tries to make a new low day or high day. Just go. Let's just say right now, it makes a new low of day. Tries to make a low of day at least, and leaves like a wick behind. Closes, and literally you could take a rejection play towards the upside, bro. Okay, so this is support and resistance right here. This is support and resistance play, because literally the market is just chopping around, right? So that's one of the confluences that we have, bro. So the more confluences that you have, the better chances the trade will work out in your favor, bro. Just confluences stacked on top with each other, bro. Literally just makes it like a barrier, bro. Okay. So let's go into the 5-minute chart real quick. Because initially I do want to show you what it looks like on a 5-minute chart, bro. Because initially I did go based on the 5-minute chart. I wanted to see it go below right here, touch the 2-minute average. The 2-minute average was right here on the hourly time frame. Check this out. Hourly time for 2-minute average sitting right here at the bottom. It nearly tapped it, bro, but it's all good. Get an early entry in, bro. But initially what I did wait for it was it for it to get above the ORB so I could actually take it for calls towards the upside, bro. All right. So check this out. Tapped it. Made no low day. All right. Touched VWAP. So that's initially the take profit right there, bro. All right. Got rejected, right? That's all good. I didn't take any more trades after that. So literally took profit right here at the top on open price and VWAP, bro. So open price and VWAP, bro, is just value weighted average price, bro. So you can see rejection plays as well. Balances off this level, bro. Really, and then open price as well. Open price as well. So open price is just simply the first print of the day, bro. Like a newborn baby, just literally spawn, bro. All right. So the first tick of market open, bro. Just the first print. All right. So moving forward as well. So check this out. SPY literally had this 2-minute average sitting right here at the top right here, bro. Literally just in the middle of the range, bro. So check this out. SPY tried making a new low day, right? Got rejected, and then initially touched VWAP and the open price. And literally, it's on the 2-minute average on the hourly time frame. So what do you think right now? There's so much confluence sitting right here at the top. It looks so good not to take this trade towards the downside. So as long as you have so many confluences, literally, it just stacks. The probability just stacks on top, bro. Okay, it makes the it makes the trade higher probability, bro. So literally, I shorted the market right here once again for a small size. All right, the add-on came soon. Once this candle closed below the VWAP in open price, this is initially where I added on to the trade, because initially when the candle was forming, I did enter on the trade towards the downside with a small size. Then I added on to the trade, bro. Made a move towards the downside. I'm pretty sure it was like a what, like a 30% trade, 35% trade, but it wasn't that bad, bro. But I wanted to see it get below ORB or even further, bro. Yeah, but it's all good. So market was chopping around, literally caught that whole play towards the downside. So that's 3 out of 3 already. That's 3 out of 3. So now, what's next? I'm pretty sure as well. Later on, I did call out a trade on the free chat. All right. So it was a little trendline play. Just going based off this little trendline right here. You see how the range is just getting tighter and tighter? Literally, it's just chopping around. It was initially just getting tighter and tighter over here. It's just literally just getting tighter and just tighter and tighter and tighter. And literally, what I just wanted to see, it tries to get above at least, and then retest the trend line right here. All right, retest the trend line right there towards the upside, and the opposite, bro. Literally, break the trend line, take it towards the downside, right? So that's initially the game plan. It's so simple, bro. And look how it went, bro. It made a new low. It tried to make a new low, came back, retested the trend line right here, and then initially we took it for puts towards the downside, bro. Literally right here at the top, but we shorted the fucking market, bro. Literally, it was 100% trade. I'm pretty sure on SPY. I took it on SPX, bro, as well, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. It was too easy at that point, bro. So 4 out of 4 green trades at that point right there. All right. Obviously, it was pretty risky, but if you don't take the risk, you don't deserve the award, bro. Okay? If you don't take the risk, you don't deserve the award, bro. So literally, I had to stop being a P word, bro. Stop being the list. All right? So after those trades, I did call it a day. At that point, I just came back in the afternoon, bro. So literally, just going based off on indicators as well. In the afternoon, they're so fucking goated, bro. They're so damn goated, bro. Literally, you can see rejection plays off the VWAP or RB. Meanwhile, their confluencers are just stacked upon each other, bro. There's so many barriers, bro. So I'm pretty sure later on into the day, I'm pretty sure I took IWM puts. All right. So IWM puts towards the downside. So literally, IWM was making new lows so far, right? Making new lows, trying to make new lows, and then initially over here. So what I just go based off of is contained candles, bro. Okay? Contained candles. So what a contained candle is, let's just say it broke below the pre-market low, which it did, right? This is initially what I want to see. All right. Breaks below the pre-market session. All right, just give you an example. Breaking below the pre-market session. Breaks below, makes a nice little trend. And then initially what I want to see is a contained candle, literally a contained candle that's contained with the direction of the trend. So meanwhile, it doesn't break below the previous candle's low. It's a contained candle. We go based off the stop loss over here, literally on the PC candle is what I call it, bro. So it's a Pac-Man candle, bro. So literally you see right here, going based off the trend line right here, going off this PC candle, literally the stop loss is so damn tight. It's like 12 cents to make 65 cents, bro. Literally right here. So literally going based off the explosive level again, bro. Literally sitting right here at this $300 mark. I wanted to target that, bro. So literally, once it gets below, literally into the zone below the trend line, you want to count for 5 seconds, bro. For 5 seconds, right here on top, these are the bid and ask, bro. So this is like a little auction, bro. So on IWM, I'm pretty sure the cent spread was like 3 cents wide. All right. So an example would be, let's just say market was at 300.69, right, for sellers. It's for sellers. And the cent spread was like 0.03, right? So the cent spread would be 300 Oh, sorry, that thing is blue. So 300, literally 300. Points was 69 plus 3, 70, 71, and then 72. So 72, right? So that's a cent spread right now. So it's literally a 3 cent difference, bro. So 300.72, bro. So cent spread difference right here. So what do you want to see once it gets into the zone? You want the bid and ask, literally the cent spread to get tighter and tighter. So you want this number right here to get lower, bro. So let's say 0.02, 0.02. So how much would that be, bro? So literally it would be 71, 300.71 now. All right, so it would be 71, 300.71 to a point where maybe for more extra confirmation, 0.01, literally just a 1 cent difference, it would be 300.7 or 0.00, right? 300 points. It will be 69 again, bro. My bad. It will be 69 again, bro. So literally the cent spread difference, you want the business to break below. So check this out. Trying to get below, trying to make it low. And the business did not get broken right here, though, bro. I literally had to enter right here in this within this candle, bro, like in the middle of the range. It was moving slowly, bro. So I had time. I had plenty of time. And look at this massive move towards the downside, bro. I'm pretty sure it was like nearly 100%. I called it out in the chat, right? Pretty sure like around this time was like around 9:50. No, it was 8:51. No, sorry. 10:38 a.m. Really? Check this out. 20%. And then I was driving. Literally, bro. It's insane trade, literally. Nearly 100%, but I had to take profits, bro. The contracts were moving pretty meh. They're kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like $20 a contract, bro. This wasn't that bad. I had like 20 contracts in there, bro. It wasn't that bad. It's all good. I'm taking that all day. All right? Taking that all day, literally. So that's 5 out of 5 for that point right there, bro. So I'm pretty sure there's something else. I'm pretty sure I took one last one. It wasn't 8 trades, bro. It was just like 6 trades within the day. I didn't want to. I think I over exaggerated, bro. All right, my bad, bro. So I'm pretty sure it was on QQQs, bro. Later on to the day, let me see. Later on to the day, like around this time, 12:07. It was like 3 hours ago. Okay, 12:07. So literally just going based off this trend line right here, right? I took shorts right here once it bounced off the AEMA right here, literally at the top right here. Once it bounced a little bit, I literally entered for puts towards the downside. I'm pretty sure it was like a 30% play at that point right here. So literally, I took partials right here at the bottom, bro. But initially, my stop loss was above the 8 EMA. So initially, it did hit my stop loss, but I ended the trade green either way, bro. It was pretty risky as well, bro. Literally, it was pretty risky, but I just wanted to take a trade. But it literally did its job, bro. Literally did its job. People got paid off that as well. So literally spanking SPX SPY literally left and right, bro. Left and right. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you stayed until the end, I do want you guys to say comment yes, bro. Comment yes, so I know you actually watched this video, bro, entirely. Okay. So 6 out of 6 for today. It was an 8 out of 8. My bad, bro.